I told you so. Just yesterday, I told you that the government is going to find ways to incentivize home buying and home selling. And yesterday afternoon, President Trump threw out the idea of 50-year mortgages. Now, at first, I'm like, do we need more leverage to solve the debt problem? But I might be convincing myself that it's a good thing. I kind of am, and feel free to debate. So I thought, okay, how many 30-year mortgages are actually ever paid off? So I did some research, and over 95% of all 30-year mortgages never go the full term. People refinance into better rates, they sell their home, they buy a new home with a new mortgage. So the idea of that 30-year mortgage actually ever getting paid off, pretty slim. And if you look at the difference between a 15-year mortgage and a 30-year mortgage, the percentage of people who do a 15-year mortgage, very, very, very low. And it's because of affordability. If we just assume we're in the Seattle area that the average selling price is around $1 million on a 30-year mortgage, forget that. We're not going to do all that math. So what I did do is I went and I looked. What if you did do a 50-year mortgage? What would the payment be? So on a 30-year mortgage, 6.5% interest rate, 20% down, pretty typical model for our buyers here in Seattle. That's around a $5,000 a month payment. Well, what if it did get amortized over 50 years? Well, now it's a $4,300 payment. That's a $700 a month difference. So $767 to be exact. And yes, there is more interest, and yes, there are more total costs on the 50-year mortgage, but let's be honest, if I bought a 50-year mortgage today, I'm not going to see the end of it. I'd be 107. So that's not going to be a thing. Anyway, something to think about, but the main thing I want to point out to you is those incentives are coming. Buy today with a 30-year mortgage. If you want the 50-year option when it comes around, assuming it does, refinance into it. Buy today because the prices and the incentives are good. If you wait until these new programs come out, assuming they actually do, you're behind, because we're Americans and we love leverage. I'll guarantee you're not going to buy that same $1 million house if your affordability is I can spend $5,000 a month. I'm not